Radio scene.
Basically, I don't know who wouldn't know, but DJ Jus is Bow Wow's official DJ, YMCMB, of course. And Jus, you there? How are you? I wanted to give you this grand introduction because I know you're so much more than just Bow Wow's DJ. I was reading up on you, and you've done a lot of things.
Yeah.
I went to a site that's called nextdaysite.net. And they had like 3 pages of different things that you've done. Are you familiar? Like, have you been on that recently?
Actually, that next day site thing, that was my first website I had. It was originally DJJust.com, but we had took it down because we was gonna do a new one. We had took the website down, but they still kept it up there on the on the other site. So we just ran with it.
Okay, now I'm looking at this, and you know, again, we know you DJ for Bow Wow,
Right.
but it has like a ton of film, so you're an actor too?
Yeah, I'm an actor. I've been in 3 movies. First movie I was in, I had to be about probably 8, 9 years old. It was called Music of the Heart with Meryl Streep, Gloria Estefan, and Angela Bassett.
Wow.
Directed by Wes Craven. I played a kid and growing up in East Harlem, playing the violin. I really had to go to school for that too.
Wow.
But I played a kid in violin class in Harlem, and that was basically what the movie was all about. And then the second movie that everybody knows me from, that's Princess Hall, with Mary J. Blige, Q-Tip, Fat Joe, Noriega. That's on BET. That's all over. They still be playing that.
Right. Yep, sure do.
Yeah, and then my last one was Brown Sugar. I had a quick little part in there at the beginning of the movie when Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick, and Dana Dane, they was rapping in the park. I ran over there and was like, look what they doing over there. That's me at the beginning of it. I had to do that going.
If they blinked it, they would have missed you.
Huh?
I said
Just in case.
Now you've been in a ton of magazines. You've done a ton of commercials. I guess you were, guests on a bunch of shows, including the Carney Wilson Show, Mark Wahlberg Show, on Jenny Jones. Is this all ringing a bell?
Yeah, that's back in the day. I want to shout out to my old group members, Magnificent Seven. We did all that together, so I'm gonna give them some of the credit too. I was in a group back in the day, Biv 10 TV. Shouts to Mike Bivens. We were signed to Biv 10. We did all those shows together. Jenny Jones, all those shows that's on there we did together. So I just want to shout out to them too.
Now they have a ton of videos up here, but it doesn't say exactly how the videos are related to you. Were you in those videos?
What videos they got up there?
Clap Your Hands by Naughty by Nature, No, Chuck D, Loungin' by LL Cool J. There's a bunch up there.
Oh yeah. I was in all those videos. That's true. I was in all those videos.
KRS-One, stuff with B.I.G., Cameron, like a bunch of them. Big Pun.
Yep, what else they probably have up there? They got the Tony video up there, A+ video up there. I've been in a whole bunch of videos. I've been around for a long time, you know?
Yeah, no, I can tell. I mean, you started young. So I wanted to ask you, though, how old were you when you knew you had a real love of music?
Oh, man, like 4 or 5. Like 4 or 5 years old. I started when I was 2. But once I really knew, like, this is what I was going to do and this is what I wanted to do, it was like 4 or 5 years old when I knew for sure.
Wow. And what was the first thing that you did that got you major recognition, and how old were you?
The first thing I actually did, I did this pilot a long time ago. I think it was for Eyes Witness News. To be honest, I did a pilot back in the day. I was all over the TV, and then I got a call to do Showtime at the Apollo.
Wow.
That was like my first break. I did Showtime at the Apollo at the age of 5 years old. That was my first break right there. And then from there, I kept going. High 97, I had a show every Saturday morning on the radio.
You did.
New doors started to open, so I just
How old were you when you first? How old were you when you first? I think you DJ'd with Ed Lover and Dr. Dre, right?
Yeah, I love him, Dr. Dre. I did that when I was 4. I did that when I was 4, and then Apollo thing came after that.
And
I think it was like that.
did you use like all their DJ equipment when you were that young, or did you bring your own?
I was using my dad's stuff. My dad taught me how to DJ. For those who really want to know, my dad, he taught me how to DJ, and I used to just run through his stuff and break all his records and mess up all his needles, and that's how I got started. And then when I went to the station, when I had Winter 97, I mean, I knew how to talk, but I really didn't know what was going on, so everything was just like, just play this, play this, talk here, you know? So,
Right. How long have you been rocking? How long have you been rocking with Bow Wow?
I've been with Bow for like 11 years. I've been with Bow since I was 10. I'm now 21.
And how did you find out that he was being signed to Young Money?
You said what?
How did you end up finding out that he was being signed to Young Money?
I mean, well, like a lot of people don't like know, like they think that me and Bow, like we just have a business relationship. We also have a personal relationship. Like that's my brother from another mother.
Right.
So a lot of things that he go through, he come to me for, he comes to his crew for. So we know a lot of things, of course, that people don't know about, and we hear the things first before it even hits the public. So once we had found out that he was going there, I mean, we thought it was cool, because he started out with JD, and then he went with Cash Money. So it was just a good look.
Now, with all that being said, I mean, like I said, there's so much more that you did, and I'm not saying like just being Bow Wow's DJ is a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. But do you feel like, I mean, like if people introduce you as that, do you ever want them to know everything else that you're doing too, or are you cool with that?
Oh, definitely, because like no disrespect to Bow. I mean, he's done a lot for me. I'm thankful for him, but I have my own thing going before Bow.
Right.
So only the people that really know hip hop and they really did their research, like they know that. But just to have the Bow Wow cosign is always a plus.
Right.
You know me? But then again, I do have my own things going on too. So once people get the little DJ Just out of their brain with the brains and the little kid, and they see the newer Just, the more grown Just, then once I build that and get that going, then once I get with Bow, it's just gonna be a powerhouse.
Right. Now I wanted to ask you, how, because I just recently got into this whole music thing, and like I'm amazed. I'm never shocked at what I see because people are capable of doing a lot of things, but I'm always amazed at some of the stuff I see. So being that you were exposed to all the behind the scenes stuff so young, your dad, your manager, was he able to buffer any of that for you, or did you get to see a lot of stuff that you don't think you should have been seeing?
Both. Both. I've been seeing a lot of crazy things growing up. I live my life kind of fast.
Right.
So I have seen some things that I shouldn't have seen when I was younger. But then again, like you grow. You watch things, you live and you learn. You grow. I know what to do and what not to do. So my pops, he just puts trust in me. Just out there, just handle business when it's all about business, and whatever I do in my personal life, then like that's what I do. But he always made sure that I was just doing what I was supposed to do. I was on top of my game, and being that I was the youngest one.
Right.
I'm still the youngest one out of my crew on. So I'm 21 now, so it's I can do what I want, but it's still like I got to make sure that I still got to keep it clean because I do have, people that watch me, and everybody's watching. So
Right, and you have young fans also. I mean, you have the older people who respect what you do, but then you do have younger fans.
Definitely.
What other projects are you working on right now?
Well, I got 2 mixtapes out right now that I had just put out for the new year. I got my 2 tapes popping. I'm in all the clubs out here. I'm working hard. I'm working hard in these clubs. I'm going on tour. Europe. I'm going on Thursday with Bow. Got got that going, but the whole DJ Jus process is just more movies, more TV, and I'm just getting everything together now. Like I know exactly what lane I want to be in. I know exactly what I want to get done. So me and my team just pushing towards that, you know.
Yeah, so hopefully when you get off that tour, then you can actually come and say hello.
Yeah, and I want to apologize for not making it up there today, but I will come up. When I get back, I will come up there so I can be live face-to-face with you.
Well, then what I'm going to have to do is have you bring some stuff with you so you could DJ for me then, okay?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely going to do that.
Let everybody listening know how they can find you.
All right, y'all can hit me on my Twitter. I'm very heavy on that Twitter. At @IamDJJus. You can hit me up on there. I got the Facebook too. Even though I don't really be on Facebook, but I still got the Facebook popping. It's the same thing, facebook.com/IamDJJus. And mostly it's just the Twitter. I'm on my Twitter heavy. I got everything up there. My calendar's up there. I'm working on my website. I'm gonna get my website up. I know my fans are telling me to get my website. I'm gonna start my website up when I come back. I've been saying I was gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it this time.
Any shout outs?
Huh?
Any shout outs?
Shout out to all the fans. Shout out to the whole Connecticut. Shout out to you for having me. Queens, New York, if y'all want to check it, shout out to Queens. I do it for y'all. And that's it, man. That's it.
I definitely appreciate you calling in. We're gonna get into. I found a video with you and Bow Wow. An unofficial video doing "I'm Going In."
Yeah, that's the classic right there. You gotta put that up.
Yeah, so we're gonna play that for everybody. I appreciate you calling. Definitely want to wish you a safe and a blessed trip.
Thank you.
And hook a female up and tell all your tons of followers on Twitter. Oh, it went off. Isn't that something? Perfect timing. All right, guys, the call actually dropped, but it was actually perfect timing because we were able to finish the interview. So stick around. We're going to watch this video, and then we're going to go into a break. But make sure you stay tuned because I got a lot of stuff to still get to, okay?
Radioscene.com. Radioscene.com.